Hey, my community, my Sangha. I hope you're having an amazing day. It's been so rainy here. We needed it though. Florida was like in a drought. So we really needed it. So thank you, Mother Gaia, Earth, Spirits, Source. I know Mother Gaia needed the rain. But my soul was kind of like, hey, on Schumann. I was just like my spirit, my chakras were definitely not aligned yesterday. I just like didn't want to do anything because the rain was here all day long. It's still overcast today. But not like it was supposed to go away and get sunny this afternoon. But look, I need to quit complaining because we really needed it. It was like a drought here. The river was super, super low. So I know we needed it. I'm good on Schumann. How are you? I'm so glad I got to catch you live the other day. It's so good to see you in action. I love it. One of the other tarot readers I listened to, she says the same thing, like help each other. Oh, yeah, I can check your energy. Look, I have this evil eye sticker on my computer because people have bad energy sometimes. I'll check your energy. You gotta have yeah, just pray, and protect yourself. But because sometimes people give us that bad juju we don't need. Okay, let me pray over the deck, okay? Higher power, source, creator of all, thank you for this space and this community. Thank you for Schumann, as Schumann's been with me since the beginning. I'm very blessed to have him in my community and in my spirit tribe. I said to you, guide my cards and my words for Schumann, as Schumann is feeling some negative energy in his area. He feels like he has a jealous eye. And with him being such a positive entity in the community, I know that sometimes people of lower vibrations sometimes just try to put their bad energy on us. So I just ask that you guide my cards and my words for clarity of how to navigate the situation, how to navigate the negative energy to move past it. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. And one rises, one rises. Words of wisdom for Schumann as he navigates this bad energy. Hey, Marie, how are you? Words of wisdom for Schumann. Just words of love, light, and positivity to keep him lifted in positive spirits. Thank you, Divine. Okay. Oh, yes, of course, on Schumann. I know, I get it. I get it. I should call an adult. I saw Diddy. The guys were telling me this whenever we do this vertical, it brings in like a bombers. I was like, I haven't ever had bombers. And then I start getting them now because they have this vertical live stream. But it also brings in other viewers. So I don't want to let one negative experience limit those who just have their devices to come in on, right? Oh, I'm sure you got the tower. I surrender and know how to go forward. How powerful is that? With these negative entities. Oh, you're not a bomber? I'm sorry. I saw Diddy in my dream. I'm so sorry. Forgive me for assuming. I just had a lot of bombers my last session. So forgive me if you were being legitimate. I'm so sorry. And if you would like a read, I can write your name down. I should not have assumed. I'm so sorry. I'm going to write Marie's name down and then I'll write yours down, okay? Forgive me if you are not here as a bomber. I just assumed and I shouldn't have. There were a couple of them in my last session that hit me pretty hard. I was like, oh, what? All right, Schumann, you have the tower. I surrender, know how to go forward. And just like you were saying Schumann, that you have this negative energy surrounding you and like you feel it, this is that, just surrendering to it, right? Unfortunately, we can't change those people, right? Unfortunately, all we can do, they want to block us. They see that we're trying to raise the positivity in the world. And what does negativity want to do? Negate that, right? So that's why your tower is coming out. It brings a sudden change. It's unexpected and chaotic. It's time to surrender. Rather than fight as an old situation, relationship or belief can no longer stand up. You can recover and construct something better now that you see the truth. It's like card is about your enlightenment, your personal breakthrough. So, it's just reminding you the key phrase, I surrender and know how to go forward. I always say I was taught to send them love and light, even the difficult energies in our life. Send them love and light and truly pray for them to have the happiness that you have, because you're a beautiful soul on Schumann. And I know that you are like me and that you just want to raise other people up. You want to let them connect with spirit like we do. And that positivity is going to attract some negativity, but that's surrendering, right? We can't do anything about it. And then, of course, your next card is the Star, because that's exactly who you are. That's why you have these evil eyes coming in, because they see who you are. They see how magical you are. I'm inspired and positive about the future. Yeah, like try your best. I know it's easier said than done when we have negative entities around us to do this, but remember that they don't have anything on you. There's nothing they can do to disturb your peace, right? Because you are the Star. The Star brings inspiration, hope, and healing. Protected and guided, you find your creative and spiritual path. The card indicates that creative projects are beginning to flow and can often denote healing and other therapeutic work. This may be an emotional time when you feel connected with and focused upon your personal goals. And like your channel is growing so fast. I'm going to put this in so maybe the microphone might be a little bit better. But I saw like you're growing so fast. So you have all these positive people around you that want to hear from you and connect with you. So don't let one or two negative entities dim your light, because you are the Star. Okay. And then your last card is Justice. Oh, how powerful. Because you know what? We don't have to have control over that, right? Justice. Justice is going to prevail. Like those people, those evil eyes, those negative entities, they're going to have their own karma. And just them seeing you rise and be the Star is maybe part of their karma, right? Because they're like, wow, I'm jealous because look how peaceful he is. Look how happy he is. But that's part of their karma that they have to fulfill. That's justice, isn't it? How are you, Mother? I'm going to put your name down in case you want a reading, okay? You got 3 major arcana cards here. So I can tell this evil eye is really effing with you. Don't let it. Don't let it take your energy, right? Justice reveals a decision in your favor, provided that it's right, fair, and deserving, which you are all of the above. The card can relate to an outcome of legal matters or signify those who work in the legal profession. Overall, the truth prevails, and your situation improves as a result. Find balance. It's also a card for finding balance, right? You're welcome. It is very validating about these emotions you're feeling. But yeah, even though that tower is coming in, like this is beautiful. And this is what you just need to remind yourself of, right? Yeah. On Schumann, I'm sending you so much love and light. And I love your channel. Don't let that bad juju stop you from spreading your light, because that's what it's about. Karma's legit. And the more that we break our own karmic cycles, the more we help others. I'm so glad to see you. Thank you. And y'all go check out on Schumann. On Schumann goes live all the time. Check out his channel. He does tarot reading as well. He's been with me since the beginning of my channel. So he's an amazing soul. Y'all have to go check out his channel. Hit that sub button for him. Like and subscribe. All right, Marie. Hey, are you still here? I have Marie, and then Sterling. I got your name down, brother. If Marie, you're still here, you can hop in the chat. I love reading, of course. Marie, you're from England, right? Because I think you're the one that I emailed a reading, right? No, no, I love Marie. Okay. I'm gonna pray over the deck. Okay, that's right. All right, I'm gonna pray over the deck. Okay, sweetie. Higher power, source divine, thank you for this space and this community. And Marie, Marie is another beautiful soul in my spirit tribe. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Marie, as Marie's just here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding her love life and how to navigate that. I release any negativity from my cards. I only speak positivity, love, and light. And I know love and relationships can be a very difficult part of our lives. So I just call upon our archangels, Marie's spirit tribe, her source, her divine, to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, and just a sense of self love, of how to navigate her love life, her relationship, and all those things. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. And so it is. Okay. Okay. So your first card is the Four of Wands. The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. So Marie, how is it going with your love? If it's too personal, you don't have to answer, of course. I just remember your love reading that I did. So I'm just interested to see, how's it going? Is it going okay? The Four of Wands says freedom, happiness, and celebration, a time for joy and togetherness. The card denotes harmony and laughter, a time for you to relax and enjoy life's pleasure, especially if you've been feeling under pressure. You find peace and appreciate the simple things in life and may celebrate the milestones too. Oh, good. This four often comes up in readings to signify holidays, honeymoons, weddings, and parties. An additional meaning is finding a new home or the perfect place for a vacation. So I don't know if it's all of the above or what, but since you and your love are doing great, I bet like how magical. And I'm so glad to hear that because your reading was really strong. That's why I was like, I wonder. Hey, I'm gonna mispronounce it. Divya. Hey, sweetie, I'm gonna put your name down, okay? I've just got like three people ahead of you if you're able to stick around, okay? Divya. I'm so sorry. Then you got the Knight of Cups. I know that the right person waits until I'm ready. I know that the right person waits until I'm ready. Let's see. An offer or other new opportunity comes to you. This may be an invitation or proposal of some kind, which sounds like exactly what you need. The card can show the early stages of a relationship. However, as a person in your reading, this knight is romantic but not practical. So he or she may say just what you want to hear, but forget the practicalities. The message here is just wait and observe and let this person prove his or her value before you agree to any plan. Yeah, because I don't know how long I've been together, so it's like we fall really hard, right? So it's just like a message just to like, it's not a negative card, it's just saying be mindful. You know, when we fall hard, sometimes we don't think mindfully about things. So it's like, just give it time. Slow and steady wins the race. And you have the Two of Wands. Well, you got two wands, two of wands. I haven't used my crystal power deck in a while since I got my new deck, so I wanted to pull it out. Making plans, looking ahead. This too sees you focusing on your next steps, and you may be in the process of making a decision. Wow, both of these last cards are talking about some proposal or big decision. The card often appears in a reading to signify the planning stages of a project and can relate specifically to travel. You may be in discussions with others to schedule a trip or otherwise find a way to expand your horizons. In relationships, creative and romantic partnerships are favored. You connect with someone who sees the world as you do. Yeah, how fun. But it is just saying, like, enjoy, have fun, be in love, but just remember to keep the practicalities in mind, right? In your forefront. What a beautiful reading. I love that. I'm so excited for you, Marie. Everybody deserves that, and everybody will get it. We just have to be patient sometimes. Hey, Ren, I wrote your name down. Okay, sweetie. Thank you, Marie, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. I'm sending you all the good juju. All right, I should, if you're still here and would like a reading, you can hop in the chat and let me know. They might have left when I called him a bomber. If you are still here and would like a reading, I should, you can hop in the chat. After I should is then Sterling. I don't know if you were in here, Sterling. This person named I should came in. And they said something like, I saw Diddy last night. And like my mind just went to like P. Diddy. I saw Diddy in dreams. That's what I said. I remember Sterling was over at our house the day we were talking about. I was like, I had bombers the other day, and I never have bombers. And Sterling's a YouTuber too, by the way. So if y'all haven't checked out his channel, go check it out. And Sterling and them mentioned the verticals sometimes will bring in traffic like from bombers. So when the person said I saw Diddy in my dreams, I was like, he's like, I ain't no bomber, so I might have lost them. Support me, guys, please. Honey with Bunny. You have a channel? Of course we'll support you. Or what do you mean? Tarot support or support you? Sterling, are you still here, brother? I think I should left when I called them a bomber or assumed they were a bomber. So if you're still here, Sterling, hop in the chat for me. Honey with Bunny. That's a cute name. What do you need support for, sweetie? Do you want support with your channel? Or you mean support through tarot? I love supporting other people's channels. I always tell people, create a channel if you think you want one. And I always love doing shout outs for people. I don't get a lot of okay, I shouldn't say I don't. I do. Depends on the day. Oh, I'm sorry. I only read English. I'm not bilingual. Sterling, I think Sterling maybe had to leave. Sterling, and okay, it was I should Sterling and then Divya. So if you are still here, hop in the chat. I should Sterling, Divya, and then Ren after that. Ren. So I have Sterling, Divya, and Ren. If any of y'all are still here, hop in the chat for me. All right, Divya. Okay, Sterling will come back, I think, if he wants a reading. He'll understand if maybe he dropped off. Divya, did you? Oh, general reading. Okay, I'm gonna break Divya. Okay. For high power. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this community. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Divya. Divya is here seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom. I release any negativity from my cards. I only speak with love, light, and positivity. I call upon Divya's archangels, their spirit team, their divine, their source to come in with words of wisdom, clarity, self-love, and prosperity. One rises, we all rise. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Divya. Divya. Thank you. I want to say Honey Bunny. Thank you, Honey Bunny. Hey, Sterling, I just skipped to Divya because I didn't know if you had to leave. If you stick around, I'll do you right after Divya, okay? So, all right, let me mark off Divya. All right, Honey. It's so funny calling you Honey. Hey, Honey Bunny. I wrote your name down after Ren. If you stick around, I'll do a read for you, okay, sweetie? All right, Divya. Divya, 4 of Cups. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. It's like listening to your intuition, right? So the 4 Cups. Not 5, 4. Boredom, hitting a plateau in a relationship or at work, finding yourself in a situation in which you are beginning to feel listless and even stuck. You may be feeling disillusioned and flat as the expectations you once had don't materialize. You may feel the need for inspiration or direction and hope for positive change. Rather than wait for things to improve dramatically, you can make some small decision that lifts your mood so you can see where to go next. And Lord, look, it happens to me all the time, right? Where my mindset sometimes kind of gets stuck. So if you're feeling listless or like in a plateau, it's calling for you to meditate, pray, whatever you do. And then, sorry, I read Sterling's comment. And then look for what you can do to improve things, right, in your situation. Okay, you identify with what it's talking about. Thank you for validating. And then Ace of Cups. I welcome new love and trust what it brings. Oh, I love the Ace of Cups. The aces reveal new beginnings. The Ace of Cups heralds a new relationship or project that brings an outpouring of love and emotion. This is an intense time as your heart overflows, and you may feel overwhelmed at times as you enter into a deep bond or respond intensely to whatever you fall in love with, whether a partner, child, or new creative project. A common meaning of the card in the reading is pregnancy and fertility, but keep in mind it could be, a project or a partner. It could be literal parenthood, either one. But it's just an outpouring of love on whatever this new beginning is. And then you have Judgment. I look back with compassion for myself. So if you're going through any kind of, maybe it's related to the Four Cups card, like this stuck or this, like, it's just saying be gentle, be kind, right? Judgment offers an opportunity to assess your actions before moving on to a new life phase. Wow. So it's like shadow work before this Ace of Cups, right? You may decide to give a relationship or situation a second chance. The past may come back to you in the form of memories, and there could be an opportunity to release old emotions. At a spiritual level, the card shows a spiritual awakening and indicate mediumship. An internship. Nice. If that's what it resonates with your soul, then, I always tell people your heart and your soul will speak to you, So new beginnings, it's huge, yeah. And then this is just like a card of like, be kind to yourself, be kind to yourself during this impasse or waiting. Use this time to like do some shadow work and love yourself. What a blessing. I can't wait. You're going to have to let me know how it goes, okay? I cannot wait. And then Sterling says, I need supportive undergarments. You and me both, brother. I know my camera usually just shows here up, but look, I love my higher power, but they could have like went a little bit like a size down because my back doesn't feel well all the time. Thank you, Devi. I appreciate you. I really hope that the internship works out exactly how you want it to, okay? All right, Sterling, I'm going to do a general read regarding your undergarments. Okay. No, I'm kidding. Okay, general read. Just a general read. Y'all go check out Sterling's channel. And on Schumann's, if y'all haven't yet. On Schumann's a tarot reader, and Sterling's just a funny person. He's amazing. Go check out his channel too. Okay. You too, Diva. I appreciate you. Y'all bring me so much good juju. You just don't know. This is like a mutual beneficial relationship with each and every one of y'all. All right. Higher powers, source, creator of all. Thank you for this community and this platform. Thank you for guiding me to raise other people up and to help even raise my positive vibrations. I said you my cards, my words here, just spiritual. I release any negativity from my cards. I always speak with love, light, and positivity. I call upon Sterling's spirit team, his archangels, the divine, to come in with just words of wisdom, serenity, self-love, clarity, prosperity, wealth, and health. All of the above, huh? When one rises, we all rise. With the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. That's a nice card. Divine. Thank you, Source. That shuffles be a little difficult. I don't know if it's because it's like humid in the air, but the cards aren't shuffling as easy today. We're supposed to get our little box finally for we still don't have fiber optics yet. That'll probably be another 2 or 3 months. Who knows? I've given up on it. But we did. I haven't given up completely, but I stopped thinking about it because we did a Wi-Fi box, or I don't know what it's called. It really works off cell phone towers, but they claim it's better than the hotspot. So we'll see. We're supposed to get it today. Look, starting to get the King of Wands. I'm successful in all I do. That's you, brother. I think you get that like one of the kings a lot, don't you? King of Wands, ambition, inspiration, and success. As an individual in your reading, this king is expressive, dedicated, and passionate with an entrepreneurial spirit. As a situation, the card can represent following your ambition and being supported as you do so. You may be feeling inspired to stand apart from the crowd, seeking ingenious ways to expand your networks and deepen your knowledge of the world. The message is to take the lead, dare to be different, and publicize what you do. A read card often comes up to success, business, projects, and a positive outlook in finances and love. Like that Mexican woman, legit Mexican woman. Hey, Key-Fob. He's like, bye. He's at work. He just went to he's doing a seasonal gig with UPS. And they have like a 10-hour shift today. Like the Christmas is coming in. King of Wands. Yeah. Get you some more supportive undergarments. And remember, you are the King of Wands. Then you got the 10 of Wands. I love and care for myself first. That includes having proper undergarments. 10 of Wands. People are going to be coming in like, what the heck is this lady on about undergarments? Being overwhelmed, losing sight of a goal. This 10 is the card of burdens. You may be at the point in which you feel it is impossible to reduce your workload or responsibilities. However, with so much upon you, you risk losing perspective as you become too absorbed in the detail. More generally, the card can also show cluttered thinking and the need to simplify. The message is to prioritize. You may get more done if you commit to fewer people or projects. This may mean managing external demands at work, for example, and in relationships, not taking on others' problems as your own. Love and care for yourself first. Why do Mexican women scare you? No, she'd just get at you with the chancla. That's it. But once it's over, it's so like just a little beating and then you're good. So higher power is reminding you that you are the King of Wands, and that if you're feeling the 10 of Wands and the stress of things, center yourself. And the key word is like, try not to take on other people's problems as your own, right? Because that can bring your juju down, right? It can make you feel negative emotions when not used to have to carry. And then the 3 of Pentacles, when I show my work, I just get support. 3 of Pentacles. Early success, whatever you're building or focusing upon, is established. A relationship, home, business, project, such as remodeling your house or yard. This card is the card of an artisan who is meticulous and shares it with a willing, appreciative audience. I think of like your YouTube when it comes to that. You may find you discuss and negotiate with others to improve your ideas. Look, both of these are like going to like improving whatever you're thinking of or working on. I don't know if it's specifically your YouTube channel or there's something behind the scenes going on, but it's like really saying like that you may find you discuss and negotiate with others to improve your ideas. This is the path to further success and income in the future. An additional meaning is given a practical demonstration of your skills. But I don't know, it's like just like really a good read about whatever you got going on, you're doing really good at, keep doing it, and don't let the pressures of the world and the 10 of the Wands bring you down, especially other people's problems. And I know it's easier said than done because I know that you take on, you're much like an empath like I am too, where you take on other people's. Yeah, okay, good. Because I know like I can get consumed sometimes, right? Yeah. So definitely have empathy for others, but try not to consume it, right? Oh, what a beautiful read. I hope it was able to like lift you up and keep you centered. And whatever ambitions you have going on, the Three of Pentacles and the King of Wands is just validating that, like keep doing whatever you're doing. That's good. I'm proud of you. I hope you're doing good today. And try. Oh, thanks, darling. I appreciate you. All right, Ren, if you're still here, you can come in the chat for me. I have Ren and then Honey. Wow, that's crazy, Laredo. Like, I can't even wrap my brain around being on the road that much. I don't know how y'all do it. I'm blessed that y'all do it because I know, like, it seems like fun to me, but then I'm like, y'all don't even have time to stop because it's literally you're on the clock. So it'd be like torture for me. To do what you got to do, huh? All right, Ren, you're quick, sweetie. You want a general read? Let me see if I can find it in the chat. General guidance. Okay, Ren, I'm going to pray, okay, and shuffle. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this community, my cards, my words. Thank you for this safe space. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Ren, as Ren is just here seeking spiritual guidance and connection. I release any negativity from my cards. I only speak with love and light. I call upon Ren's spirit team, their archangels, their divine to come in and just speak with words of wisdom and clarity, any missed messages, just guidance. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. And one energy, all rise. A wren is okay. Excuse me for being naive, but it's a bird, right? Is your name, or I might be like, wait, and it's probably a different spell. Actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, I think it's like WREN, huh? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, huh? All right, your first card is Six of Swords. I know peaceful times will come. So I don't know if this already happened or if you're going through it now, but it is just like higher power validating, maybe a little bit of a rocky road you went through. Moving on, finding a safe haven. After an intense, demanding time, this harmonious six is reassurance that you will be able to distance yourself from strife and pressure. Finances become more manageable. You complete a demanding project at work, and in relationships, the card can show making up after a disagreement or moving on after a breakup. Whichever path brings you more security, serenity, and ultimately peace of mind. The literal meaning of the card is travel. So the power message is, I know that peaceful times will come. Hey, Celine, how are you? I'm going to write your name down in case you want a reading, okay? After Ren, I just have Honey, and I don't know if Honey's still here, and then you, if you're able to stick around. All right, Ren, then you have Ace of Wands. I'm inspired to follow my passion. I'm inspired to follow my passion. Ace of Wands. The aces reveal new beginnings. The Ace of Wands shows a new initiative, a new idea, or enterprise takes off, and you're inspired to drive forward your vision. This is a quest that speaks to the soul rather than the intellect. So you have a passionate connection to a person, project, or place. A common meaning of the card in readings is male fertility, which, just like I read, it doesn't necessarily, it could mean literal parenthood, but it could be anything that like you pour your love into. It could be a project, a relationship, and it's a new beginning. How cool, because you have the Six of Swords saying, I know that peaceful times will come, and then the Ace of Swords being inspired to follow your passions, and you have Six of Cups. I remember in Treasure Past Happiness. Remember Treasure Past Happiness. A reunion, a visitor returns. This person may be a long lost friend or family member who reappears in your life. You share old stories, remember the good times, and rekindle your relationship. The card also applies to other triggers that take you back to the past, such as a special place or a photograph that holds happy memories. So it doesn't have to necessarily be a person, it could be anything that just brings upon nostalgia. Childhood plays a role here too. So there may be a childhood connection that takes you back through the years. Overall, the card shows contentment, peace, nostalgia, and harmony in relationships. I remember and treasure past happiness. Wow, just a very beautiful read. Just like if you're experiencing any of the Six of Swords still, just remember you have this Ace of Wands and this Six of Cups, like to bring you in with those peaceful memories and a peaceful future, right? Like it's so funny because the power message for the Six of Swords is, I know that peaceful times will come. And then both of the other cards after it was about thinking of peaceful times in the past and then thinking of the peaceful times in the future of what dream you're focusing on right now. That was a really cool read. Thank you for letting me read for you, Ren. Oh, and I picked it up and Temperance is there. Temperance is the only angel on the deck. I don't know why I did that. Usually I just put them on the top. But I like picked up a handful just to put them down in the middle. I don't know why I did that. But Temperance showed up. And that's the only angel on the deck, Ren. And it says, I find clarity through calm. So the power message is just if you're feeling the Six of Swords, find your center, find your peace, whatever way that looks like, okay? Thank you, Ren. I appreciate you. Thank you for trusting me to read for you. All right, honey bunny. I know you're still here, honey. It's funny to say it. Honey with bunny. If you would like a read, you can come in the chat. Hey, Seven, how are you? I might have lost Honey. I'm not sure. But after Honey is Celine. Thank you. Love and light to you, Red. I really appreciate you. All right. So I probably lost Honey. I'm not sure. But Celine, you're still here. And you just want a general reading, Celine? Or do you have a specific question? Honey with bunny. That's funny. Ah, I just said that's funny. It's all rhyming. Look, the little things. Honey with bunny. That's funny. That's a pretty unique name. Celine, you still here? Is Fabiola another copycat that I need to be careful about? Do you have a YouTube, Celine? Are you talking about a YouTuber, or are you talking about like just a person trying to copycat some other kind of content? It's Fabioli. I kind of want to try okay, I'm going to do a reading, but look, I got a pendulum. I want to try it, a person from work. Okay, let me try it and I'll do a read. I've already cleansed it and I've connected with it and I confirmed to yes or no. So I'm going to do it just to see. Just bear with me. And then I'll do a read, okay? Is Fabioli another copycat that I need to be careful about? Celine. All right. Higher power source, creator of all. Thank you for this space and this community. I just ask that you guide Celine. And Celine wants to know, is Fabiola another copycat that they need to be careful of? Is this person another copycat that they need to be careful of? Yes or no? Okay, so it's going back and forth, which this is a yes. Okay, so now let me read my tarot just to see. I've never used a pendulum, but I believe in like everything now. I am not closed off to anything. Spirit is so powerful if we let spirit come in, right? So let's see. I'm going to shuffle now and read, okay? Don't look, just don't take it. Like, let's just see what the cards say too, though, just to have validation, okay? Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for the space. Thank you for me. I just ask that you guide my cards and my words for Celine. And Celine is asking about a copycat from work. Is this other person a copycat from work? that they need to be careful about. Guide Celine, please, in their job and this person. Clarify. Words of clarity. Is this person a copycat? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. It was funny because whenever I connected with the pendulum, my ego still was like, Crystal, you're crazy. But I did it. I cleansed it. They say hold on to it all day so I can connect with your energy. And then I was asking for show me yes, show me no. And it did it like 3 or 4 different times. And I would say stop and it would stop. But, either way. Okay. So the first card is the Page of Pentacles. I'm open to opportunities for personal growth. Page of Pentacles. An opportunity, a positive influence. As a person in your reading, this page is often a young person who's enthusiastic, full of ideas and ambition, made an education and looking for work. And so, the card for health success. Situation, you're in a growth phase, so maybe drawn towards education or finding other opportunities to develop your skills through work. You can make positive changes to your life through looking at practical outcomes that bring future rewards. So I think this is just validating your journey and like you making positive changes to your life through looking at practical outcomes that bring future rewards. Then you have the Knight of Swords. I choose my battles carefully. Look, I think that's going along with this copycat. And look, your intuition is you trust your intuition. I don't know, like, what happens at work if this person is a copycat. Like, what do you do? How do you protect yourself from that? Like, do they steal your work or something? Problems and conflict. As a person, this Knight is intention-seeking and power-driven and may create drama for its own sake. As a situation, the card suggests troubles coming, from arguments to other challenges to your authority. As a Knight, the card denotes speed, so a situation may escalate suddenly, needing a quick response from you. These situations may not be your concern, but you may be drawn into drama regardless. The message is to avoid this person or situation whenever possibly, because it's unlikely that you can win. You said I have to avoid her. Oh, thank you, Keefob. Y'all go check out Keefob's channel. That's my hubby. He's so sweet. I love you. You're so pretty. Look at me now. I'm blushing. Celine. Yeah, Source is just validating you. Like, avoid her. What? I'm so confused. What line of work do you do? And then you got the hand. I observe character. I'm ready to love and learn. This is sort of validating you. Like, don't worry about those copycats. Don't let that drama get you. Like, they wanna copycat you because you're so freaking awesome. Like, who wouldn't want to be you? Look who you are. Like, who wouldn't want to be you? The Hierophant card holds a diverse meaning: togetherness, marriage, education, spiritual teaching. However you may interpret this card in your reading, the overarching themes are self-alignment, self-improvement through a relationship, work, or more formal learning. At a personal level, there's a sense of peace and togetherness in mind, body, and spirit. Of course, they want to copycat that. Animal health technician, but I am well experienced. She is Neo. Congratulations. Yeah. Well, yeah, if it's drama, that's why that Knight of Swords is coming out, right? Well, you're doing the right thing. They said just ignore, right? Like, keep your distance from any bad juju. And these two are just validating how freaking awesome you are. I can see why you got Employee of the Year. Congratulations. And thank you for letting me use my pendulum for the first time. I was looking at it since you were asking a yes or no. I was like, should I try it? My ego still gets in the way a little bit. So it did line up with your reading with the Knight of Swords coming out and saying that. Yeah, just keep your distance. She sounds like drama. Some people are operating from a lower vibration, right? And there's nothing we can do but show them love and light. When they're coming at us from a lower vibration, we just got to send them love and light and keep our distance, So thank you, Celine. I appreciate you. All right, Seven, are you still here, sweetie? I got you next. Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing amazing. All right, Seven. General reading. I hope you've been okay. I hope you've been good. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all, thank you for this space and this community. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Seven. Seven is here seeking spiritual advice and connection. I release any negativity from my cards. I only speak with love, light, and positivity. I call upon Seven's archangels, their spirit team, their divine, to come in with words of enlightenment and clarity, prosperity, wealth, health, and abundance. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. And so it is. Seven. Well, that was a difficult shuffle. All right. One fell off the bottom, Eight of Pentacles, but I want to cut two and read three. All right. So the first one that fell off while I was shuffling was the Eight of Pentacles. So I want to keep it. I dedicate myself to what I believe in. I dedicate myself to what I believe in. And I know for me, like sometimes I still doubt myself with tarot. Like, even if I don't financially gain from it, like as a full-time source of income in the future, I just have such a good time reading for y'all, though. So when I start doubting it, I just remind myself it brings me happiness, you know. Hard work and dedication deserve success and positive outcomes. This 8 denotes high levels of achievement in work, education, or personal goals and projects. You master a skill, are a master of a situation because you have devoted your time and energy wholeheartedly. Specifically, the card can also show the successful completion of examinations or the end of a period of apprenticeship. In general, it can arise in readings to show someone who has attained good qualifications and has high standards in all they do. It's just like divine validating you, Seven, for how much hard work you put into life or whatever you're focusing on, right? Hey, Paul, of course. I'm doing a reading for Seven, and then I'll do one for you right after them, okay? I don't remember seeing your name. Are you new? Welcome if you are, and if you have been here, I'm so sorry if I forgot. My brain gets brainy sometimes. Oh, look, Seven, then you got the King of Cups. I am my own anchor. So that's the power message. I am my own anchor. Emotional stability, kindness, and strength. As a person in your reading, this king represents self-control, the ability to stay calm and centered, whatever's happening around him. In relationships, he can represent the ideal male partner or father figure. As a situation, the message is to stay grounded. When you're in emotional flux, the more changeable and unpredictable the situation, the more the need to look inward and draw upon your inner wisdom. With this comes the balance that is needed to keep moving forward. Oh, thank you, Paul. I appreciate you for being here, Paul Drift. Yeah, glad to have you. All right, so King of Cups is just giving you vibes, Seven. Like if you're feeling off balance, just find that balance because look, you got this Eight of Pentacles going on, right? You are your own anchor because you're just that bad. You're a bad, you know what? Bad. All right, Three of Wands. Then you got the Three of Wands. I have the energy I need to realize goals. Plans take shape. The dynamic number 3 denotes action, and you are now ready to embark upon a challenging venture. You may intend to head into unknown territory, but look, this is why the King of Cups is coming in, right? To stay balanced. The more changeable, like unpredictable, the more to stay balanced. You may intend to head into unknown territory, and at this point, sense the reality of the plan you've committed to, along with its potential pitfalls. Overall, the card's message is energy, optimism, and progress in your projects, work, and relationships. An idea you have nurtured begins to take shape. If you have travel plans, your departure date is fast approaching. It's just really good energy. Like things are like coming together, things are happening, and it's going to happen quick, right? Then you have the 10 of Cups. And that power message is I have all I wish for in relationships. Complete happiness and fulfillment. You are crowned with success and can now appreciate life's blessings. The card signifies the freedom to live as you choose, and you feel at home in every sense. You enjoy close bonds with family, friends, groups, and children. And at home, life is serene and relationships are harmonious. In love, this 10 shows the ultimate expression of emotion, which is demonstrated in a way you recognize. You are loved the way you need to be loved. Aw, an additional meaning could be finding your ideal home. What a beautiful read. And just like everything, you got everything going. Like this is a really positive read. And it's just the King of Cups is just reminding you if life gets lifey, find that balance, okay? Thank you, Sabin, for being here. I appreciate you coming as often as you do. You're so sweet. Thank you. I would love reading anything that comes out. You're welcome. Namaste, Sabin. Okay, Paul. All right, so just a general read, anything that comes out. Okay. I'm going to pray over the deck and shuffle, okay? Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this community, this platform, these wonderful souls. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Paul, as Paul is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom and connection. I release any negativity from my cards. I only speak with love, light, and positivity. I ask that I call upon Paul's spirit team, Paul's archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, prosperity, wealth, health, and abundance. Thank you, divine. And so it is. All right, I'm going to shuffle one more time. Hold. It's so windy here. I don't know if y'all can see the camera. I'm in a camper. I live in a camper, so I don't know if you can see it or not. Like, it's so windy. All right. Your first card is the 7 of Swords. And that's funny because there was another sword, not funny, but there was a 6 of Swords, I think. One of the other swords I noticed as I was shuffling. So, and the swords are more of like a conflict kind of ridden suit. So I don't know if you have turmoil going on or have just come through it. But the 7 of Swords says, I take great care of what I value. The 7 of Swords. I take great care of what I value. Potential theft, vigilance, the need to protect yourself and your property. Whatever you value needs extra care and attention, and this includes ideas, which may be better kept to yourself just now. The 7 often signifies underhand dealing, so double check any contracts and other agreements. A broader meaning of the card is to think out of the box, to find a clever, ingenious way of doing something that no one else may have considered. You may need to work in secret for a time. I take great care of what I value. So it's just like a card of like, just be mindful. And I always tell people that come for readings with me that however it resonates is how it's supposed to resonate with you. Then you have the Ace of Swords. I am ready for a breakthrough to success. The aces revealed new beginnings. The Ace of Swords, the suit of the element of air that relates to the mind, signifies success and truth, clarity and vision. Whether you're asking about a decision in your favor or a breakthrough that brings you what you hope for, this card is the yes outcome to a question. So I don't know if you've been thinking of a question like in your mind. If you have, it's a yes. But overall, it says, whatever you're aiming for, your intellect and logic will help bring you the results you need. Now is the time to harness your ambition. And it's kind of crazy how this is coming up as the Seven of Swords came up. So I don't know if you're working with contracts or people. Okay, either way, you know your situation better than I do. So just take it how it resonates, because that's what it's meant to, however it resonates is how is the message. But wow, congratulations. Like whatever you're doing, new beginnings, or like, whoa, success, truth, clarity, vision, a favor, a breakthrough in your favor. It's like, wow. Hey, Ron, yeah. After Paul continues, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm always rewarded for all I do. Yeah, you're doing something. You got two aces. The aces reveal new beginnings. The Ace of Pentacles denotes a tangible gift or other material gain that enables a new adventure or direction. You can now establish what you choose. This gift may come in the form of money, new work, or new contract, or a new property. The card often shows a successful job interview or a house purchase or move that brings security and a sense of belonging. You are set to expand your empire. Wow, how exciting. This is so cool. But just be mindful. The Seven of Swords is coming up, just to make sure you what do they say? Cross your T's and dot your I's. Just be mindful of whatever you're doing, okay? Wow. And thank you for the blessings. I just saw in your comment, blessings to you all. Thank you for letting me read for you, Paul. I'm so excited for you. I don't know what you got going on, but it seems pretty big. Or if you don't have it going on yet, it's happening. Like, wow. How cool. How exciting. You're going to have to tell me all about it. That's pretty cool. Hey, Devin. Happy birthday. Yeah, I got Rowan, and then I can do you after Rowan, okay? Thank you again, Paul. I appreciate you. And of course, you got the look, Paul. It does. It is a lot. Look, you got the Knight of Pentacles too. I deserve financial security. That was on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, whatever's happening is good juju. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate you. Really good juju. I'm excited for you. All right, let me write. I got Rowan and Devin. So Rowan, then Devin. Hey, you. Yeah. I know, Paul. Like what? Yeah, go celebrate. Like yeah, and then two aces on top of it. All right. Let me see it. Rowan. Rowan, a general reading. Okay. Rowan, you're still here, yeah? Mm. Open the chat for me, Rowan, if you're still here. I think you are. Usually you stay. Okay, yeah, general reading. Okay. Some people have to hump off. So, all right. I'm going to pray, Rowan, okay? General read. Higher powers, source, creator of all. Thank you for this community, these wonderful souls, and my cards. I release any negativity from this deck. I only speak with love, light, and positivity. I call upon Rowan's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, wisdom, as Rowan is just seeking spiritual advice and connection. Any missed messages or needed knowledge, clarity for this thing we call life. Rowan. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. Rowan. One rises, we all rise. Hey, Cindy, how are you? I'm going to write your name down, okay? After you, I'll probably have to jump off. I have tutoring in like 30 minutes. All right, Rowan. Queen of Pentacles. I have everything I need to prosper. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, cool. I love the Queen. Oh, Pentacles. And opera. Oh, no, Queen. Support and sensuality. As a person in your reading, this queen is a helper, full of practical advice and support for friends and close family. She is firmly rooted in her home and naturally nurtures everything and everyone in her circle. Down to earth, she is a pragmatist who values actions over words. As a situation, the card represents excellent management, financial abundance, and giving, and can also denote empathy with nature, children, and animals. The message here is generosity and financial and emotional security. I love the Queen of Pentacles. It's just oh, God's got me, you know. I did it, Cindy, and I added you to the list. Thank you for being here. All right, Rowan. Then you got the Nine of Wands. I'm strong for as long as I need to be strong. It's like, yeah, right after the Queen of Pentacles, it's like, you're good. You got this. You're good. Vigilance, strength, and defense. This nine often shows an ongoing struggle that tests your character and your resources. You may be tired, but still need to fight on because you're almost at your goal. This is the point at which some people give up or give in, but the message here is to persevere. An additional interpretation is harboring an old wound. Past experience says it's unsafe to drop your guard. For this reason, you may be over vigilant, unwilling to trust others until you have proved their intentions. So it's just like, well, I'll leave it there. I don't want to add too much to it because you know better which part of this reading you're feeling it at, right? But the key message is to persevere. The key message is that God's got you, okay? Just persevere. You got this. Don't give up. And then you have the Ten of Swords. I see the truth in this ending. So both the Nine of Wands and Ten of Swords are a little more deep, right? But that Queen of Pentacles is reminding you, you're good. You're good. You're going to be just fine. A sudden ending. This 10 in the conflict-ridden suit of swords shows an outcome that's unexpected and sudden. In readings, the card often denotes the end of a job or a relationship, and although this feels like a fast unraveling, on reflection, you see that it may have been building for some time. There's a finality here, which suggests the situation or relationship is completely over. The card can also be, it's almost like the equivalent of the death card. Not literal death, but you know, you've been here before. Death. The death card is like a necessary ending so that you're able to transition into a new phase, and an ending that brings a new beginning, right? Wow, a lot of deep things it feels like have either happened or are happening. So I'm sending you a lot of love and light. Persevere. And remember this Queen of Pentacles. Anytime if you're feeling anything like the swords, okay, or the Nine of Wands, okay. I'm sending you so much love and light, Rowan. Yeah, end with the Queen of Pentacles. She's beautiful. You got this. Persevere. Don't give up. Look, and on top of the deck, it was the Nine of Pentacles. I take time to nurture myself. Take time to take care of yourself, okay? You're it's not selfish to do self-love and self-care at all. Thank you, Rowan. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Hey, Eris. I'm glad you're here. You're more than welcome to stick around. I have stopped taking names because I have to tutor after a little bit. But thank you for being here. And I'll be on a live tomorrow if you want to hop on tomorrow. But you're more than welcome to stick around. Some people listen to the reads and get messages from other people's reads. So you're more than welcome to stick around though. Hey, Devin, are you still here? What was the reason Shay reached out to me? Oh, that's a deep one. Yeah, but I'm just worried. Can I answer the question? You kind of know how I go, but I think Thank you, Rowan. A lot has been happening. Yes, remember that Queen, Rowan, when you're feeling it, okay? I'm sending you so much peace. You got this. You're amazing. And yes, Devin, you're next, but I'm just worried whether I'll be able to actually answer your question. You kind of know how I go. I don't know if I'll be able to tell you an exact reason Shay reached out. Is this a love? Like, is this a possible love reading? Or is this general friend or what, Devin? Because a love read. Okay. And the person's name is Shay. Okay. Higher power, source. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this community. Okay. And they reached out. Okay. I call upon Devin's archangels, their higher power, their source. Devin's just wanting clarity on why Shay reached out. You know, a love reading, guidance on love and relationships, because there's maybe some confusion on the intentions behind this content. Thank you, Divine. Thank you so much. Releasing negativity from the deck. And just ask for love, light, and positivity, and guidance for Devin as to why did this person reach out to them? Guidance for Devin's love life. As we always. So it is. Devin. Okay. So, like, did they call? Did you pick up, like, was it a text? Like, was it like, hey, how you doing? But then, like, you think there's more? All right. So, 9 of Cups. I trust in the flow of life. That is so funny. When we overthink things, sometimes Divine's like, just go with the flow. So, what did she say in her text? Did she say, hey, just hey? How you doing? I want to get back with you. I want to have a little thing again. All right, the 9 of Cups. Wish is granted. A wish or dream come true is the meaning of this happy 9. So I don't know if you want to get back with this person or not, but this is the wish card. You can manifest what you desire, whether this is love, friendship, wealth, security, work, or creative opportunities. When you receive what you want and need, you are generous with others. Sharing your good luck, your optimism, and positive attitude raises others up. You see how life flows and appreciate what you have. An additional meaning is being the host. Do you want to get back with this person or like do another fling or something? Because that's the wish card. So it's not telling me her intent, but it's like whatever your intent is, congratulations. Then you have the 8 of Wands. I manifest multiple opportunities. That's funny because the first one was talking about manifesting your wishes too, and so is this one. 8 of Wands. And I'm pretty sure you've been here before. A lot of times with my reads, it won't tell you the other person's intent because I believe so heavily in karma that if they don't want me to read their energy, then I don't want to impose because I don't want bad juju on me. So a lot of times it won't read people's energies, but 8 of Wands. News, messages, and energy. 8, number of change, and the passionate, driven suit of Wands signifies news that creates new opportunities. It's the card of communication, and events begin to speed up. So if you've been waiting for a decision or other news, this is highly likely now. In general, there will be more emails, texts, and other messages arriving. Travel is also favored. So this busy card brings opportunities for frequent trips for work and short breaks for leisure. The advice here is to pause and consider your options rather than respond impulsively. Oh, look, both of these cards are like, so like I said, I don't know if you're wanting something with this Shay person, but it's like, if you want it, it's there. Hey, Father's Chosen. I'm so happy you're here. I have been telling everybody I stopped taking names today because I have to tutor soon. So it pays the bills. I wish I could spend all day with y'all. I would. But I'm going to be on a live tomorrow, Father's Chosen, if you want to come back and see me, okay? I don't, yeah, either way. All right, Nine of Wands, Devin, is your next one. I'm as strong for as long as I need to be strong. So the Nine of Wands is more of like something that, okay, vigilance, strength, and defense. The nine often shows an ongoing struggle that tests your character and your resources. You may be tired, but still need to fight on because you're almost at your goal. This is the point at which some people give up or give in, but the message here is to persevere. An additional interpretation is harboring an old wound. Past experience says it's unsafe to drop your guard just yet. For this reason, you may be overly vigilant, unwilling to trust others until you have absolute proof of their intentions. I don't know if that's talking about this fling or not, but I'm as strong for as long as I need to be strong. Thank you, Devin, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. I speak my truth and fairness to myself. Then you had justice too. I don't know if you experienced something kind of negative with this fling or with somebody else, Devin, but the justice card was on the one I picked up too. Hey, Elham, how are you? Thank you, Devin. I appreciate you. I am giving everybody a heads up that I'm stopping my list for today because I have to tutor soon. Okay, sweetie? I hope to see you though on my next live. All right, yeah, and then ascending. So YUH, yeah, if I'm probably not saying it right. Thank you, Elham. I appreciate you. YUH, yeah. It's Clark. Oh, Clark. I know. I'm sorry, sweetie. If I could be here all day with you, I would. I love tutoring, but my heart's with tarot. I hope that one day it becomes my permanent gig. I really enjoy doing tarot. I don't think Clark is here. Clark, are you here or YUH? Clark? And what about you ascending? It was Clark and an ascending that were my last two. My lips are so chapped. Clark and ascending are my last two. I must put them. Clark and ascending. I am, sweetie, but look, I might have lost my last two reads. Yeah, I did. But I better cut it here. I better. That way I have time to get ready for my tutoring. I appreciate y'all. I do, each and every one of you. Okay. And I'm sending y'all so much love and light. And if I didn't get to read for you today, maybe we can read tomorrow. I do have a live with Synthesized Souls tomorrow, but it's going to be like an interview. But maybe outside of my live with her, I can do an earlier live and do some reads. Okay. So if I didn't get to you today, come see me tomorrow. All right. Namaste. Sending you all so much love and light. Have a wonderful day or night. Ah, it rhymes.